Howdy, howdy, howdy. Boop. How we doing today? Living the dream, living the dream. Alrighty, let's see. We're gonna be doing another Millie Maker draft. Um, how we regularly do it. Wait about 15 minutes, get the draft going. Try to get some Best Ball Nation logos in there. Had a good draft with EJ the other day. A nice guy. Very, very cool dude. Go for about an hour ish, the typical day. Had a huge scare on Friday with that injury. I can't say that I wasn't in my feelings all day about Zach Wilson's injury, and now it kind of worked out for the best. Honestly, he should take his time, get healthy, come back week 4, week 5 of regular season. Don't worry about all these hard games that you have to play early in the season, and then come back, get yourself ready for the playoffs. Good afternoon, good evening, Dennis. How we doing? I had zero luck in DFS this weekend. That is why I don't play too much anymore. Starting it up at 9:15. Get everybody a chance to get in here who can get in here. Alrighty, that is now ready. So Dennis sucks. What? Dennis is awesome. What do you say to that, Joey? Unless we're talking about Dennis Green or Danny Green, whatever his name was, Arizona coach. Dennis the Menace, great movie / cartoon when I was a kid. I got the highlights playing right behind you guys, so if I get distracted, just get me all back on track. Highlights from the games. I watched, I'd say, most of the games, but the later ones yesterday, we went, I know homie's making me draft trying to take revenge for last year. My kind coworker. That's good. Little rivalry. I can't say that word, so a little bit of that. It's not bad. Oh man, my shares of Dameon Pierce are starting to feel really good though. If I don't take down the big board tournament, I'm gonna be very close to taking that down, I think. The Superflex one, probably not so much. Davis Mills looks good though, man. What am I doing? Draftkings tournament. StreamYard, bring it back down here. Joey and Dennis, my guys. Wait for him. See if Michael's getting in here. See if Derek's in here. Polly Chips. The crew. Omar occasionally in here. Who else? That was a big group last week or a couple days ago with having EJ's crew in here with Cha Cha and whatnot. I have actually, since we have 8 minutes, I'm gonna pop over and have my look at my Spike Week exposures. You can see how many times you get like the first pick and whatnot. Yeah, I was a little surprised that I didn't get that many first picks in DraftKings. What am I doing? I'm gonna stop sharing, stop screen, share screen, go to the Chrome tab, Spike Week, share. Make sure we're on the right tab. We are. Okay. Let's see here. All tournaments. Pick number. Let's see on select one. I can't select one. Oh, well, I can't do it on Draftkings, so let's just do it over there. At 55 that have been uploaded, it hasn't like fully grasped. I have two first rounds out of 55. I have 2 first round picks on the Best Ball Millie Maker on DraftKings. Now this is missing 15 drafts, but still, like 2. I need some Pete Overs at luck in here. Yeah, so I didn't have all of it all the way through. But still, that's kind of crazy. Mm-hmm. Man, oh man. And that one I got CMC. It must have been by accident. Don't. What we got? 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Oh man. Let's see here. What else? What else can we look at? On Spike Week 2. Let's see here. Pick 12. 7 times. Triple the amount. 10, 3. Man, I had that huge scare with Zach Wilson was terrifying enough, especially when you see teams like this where your number 1 is Zach. Doesn't feel great. Why did I draft him at pick 110? What is this team? Okay, it looks good. Down below. Most of auto drafted. Finally. Only guess 6'8". 8'3". Let's see how did I do from pick 10? It's interesting. So let's get out of pick number. No filter. No filter. Zach Wilson and Josh Allen. I just want to see the combo of quarterbacks. Hit all tournaments, not just that one. So 23 of my, 200 lineups. So 10% times I hit Josh Allen and Zach Wilson on a team. I feel good about that. Who's all drafting tonight? Me. I'm drafting. How many Davis Mills teams do I have? Davis Mills, Josh Allen teams. That's like just I want a Davis Mills Nico. I want to see how that combos. Go. Ooh, that did not look good for whoever 28 is in the Saints. Robust. Dual late round quarterback. Was it wrong? That is a dual late round quarterback. Dog. Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to see Rob Gronkowski. How do I look at it? I want to look at exposures. That's what I want to look at. I don't know why it has my best ball mania 3 so messed up. I don't know. I don't know what I've been told. So we're going to head up. Has the injury shaken your commitment to the narrow plast? Nope. In fact, I've come around to even like have a stronger stance on it. sorry that's not the answer you're looking for, Terrence. No, it's actually hardened my stance on it. You gotta get lucky, and clearly, if that ruins my year, that ruins my year. But in all honesty, that would make some of my teams more unique. I don't know. I'm not worried about it. It would have sucked because it wasn't even about that. I was more worried about like my exposures to other New York Jets players than I was than I was to Zach. But I was going through my feelings on that day. I will give you that. I was in my feelings that day. 1 minute. 1 minute. No, I'm not. I don't like to draft scared. It's not the way I like to draft. I'm not going to be out here drafting Ezekiel Elliott and Amari Cooper because Zach Wilson got hurt. You know what I mean? That's not going to be me. I'm not here drafting David Montgomery's Ezekiel Elliott because I don't have 8% of that player. You know what I mean? Like, that's not how I'm going to draft. I'm still going to draft for high upside, and whether that high upside gets hurt, then that's just I lose that tournament. You're not going to win every tournament. And the way I'm playing leads to I'm either going to get first place, most likely, or I'm going to get last place. It's not. That's kind of how that works. And I'm shooting for the highest upside I think I can get to. Personally, that's how I treat it. All right, jump in, boys. 10 to 12, 10 to 12, 10 to 12. Sorry to go on my soapbox, everybody. What do we got here? Pick 6. Damn, missed it. How'd you miss it? I told you 9:15. That's all right, Dennis. I'll be in one tomorrow, Dennis. Actually, I won't be tomorrow. Tomorrow's we got Bachelor. Me and my wife watched The Bachelor. But Tuesday. Schedule for this week, tentatively, obviously. How do you guys miss it? I told you. 9:15. Silly gooses. So Tuesday I'll be on. Wednesday, Thursday. Friday I might do a morning stream. Friday I'm also going to try to get somebody else to hop on, have another guest. I think that'd be fun. It was fun having EJ on Friday. Saturday doesn't seem like I have any family plans. I have to work. Got 3 of 12. I entered the same time as you. Okay. So you're JPAR 64. That makes sense. J for Joey. I love to see it. Love to see it. was a little surprised with it. I'm pretty sure I have Devontae Adams percentages, but maybe it's on underdog. Oh, did I take off this part? Shoot. How do I? Is there a save button? I don't know what I'm doing on here, so I will just. I'll just exit out of that. I'm pretty stupid. Boop, boop, boo. Me too. No. Meaning next draft. Oh, okay. You got 3 to 12 next draft. I will never do another best ball in DK ever again. The slows are terrible. I'm in roughly, I think I was at 310 a couple days ago. I've completed now like 60 in the last day. It's nice for me, honestly. I don't sleep very long. And so I'm like constantly occupied by something, which is nice. It's nice to have your mind occupied all the time. I think I still have like 120. UI sucks. I disagree. I actually disagree. It depends on what you're drafting on. The iPad version of Draftkings is actually amazing on best ball. And honestly, with the Spike Week overlay, also not bad. If you actually try to use a tablet for Underdog, that shit sucks. It just depends on how you're drafting, honestly. Because I was drafting on my tablet for DraftKings, and then I got a notification for Underdog, and that shit was ass. That's so weird. You guys aren't getting in the same drafts. Are you guys doing the same tournament? That's crazy. That's weird. I never heard that happening. Mike Evans, Debo. Clearly, I want to hit that button. I don't have enough Tyreek Hill, and I like the Dolphins a little bit personally. I'll let whoever is down here get Debo. We ain't gonna hurt my feelings. I have a lot of Trey Lance. Anywho, let's see here. Okay, I get it. Got you. I'm already in it. On the clock, 9 picks. Big Danny C. Wait, what? Travis Etienne? What in the Sam hell is going on here? Kamara in the second? When you know you get into a DK draft. So my thing with people shitting on DraftKings is that everybody comes out with these amazing Twitter rosters, right, from DraftKings, but then you don't hear about them later on because you want to know why? Because everybody has a fucking huge roster going into the second round of the playoffs. And they're practically all the same, right? It's just one person gets lucky. But their advance rates are like 8%, right? With these amazing rosters. Well, 8% isn't very much. And they're all practically the same. So you're facing the same people with the same amount of ginormous rosters. You have to have an advantage somewhere, like either having a ton of teams in there or having a little bit of variance from having an amazing roster. which is why I think my strategy works really well on DraftKings. Because if I hit the stone cold nuts on like all these lineups and then advance to the next round, I have a better chance that one of the leagues that I get into is a little bit softer than the other, or that I had the right piece that's a little bit of a different variable into the next one, into the next round of playoffs. Javonte went. What did I go? I went Tyreek Hill. Probably not. Yeah, I'll probably go Mike. Mike. Guess what day it is? So I'll have a pick in 46, right? Fourth round, 7th pick. All right. Yeah, I know. Well, that's the thing. It's like, yeah, you might get like a couple like huge teams, and maybe that team makes it all the way to the finals, and you might get lucky. But everybody's like shows off these amazing rosters that they got. And it's like everybody has an amazing roster. So week 2 of the play, like after the first round of the top 2, only 1 of 12, 3 times or 2 times has to get through. It's not as easy as it sounds. That's crazy. He went to the 4th round. Right? Isn't that what I just saw? T. Higgins in the 4th? That's crazy. I mean, I guess he could have gone 3rd round, but not too often you see. I've drafted him in the 2nd a few times. Oh, we're in here with Ezekiel Elliott drafters and Smith-Schuster in the 3rd round. A.J. Dillon in the 3rd round. Oh, my Jesus. This is the lobby, y'all. This is the lobby. Well, I can't say no to Gabe Davis. Who knows? He might make it back to me. So this is already a unique draft for me because I didn't have like 1% Tyreek, right? I've been getting a lot of Chase lately. I have a 1% Tyreek. So for me, this is unique. Chase, yeah, with these 4. Then honestly, I'm just going to keep spamming receiver. And then draft some running backs that have been popping off a little bit lately. I think they have a shot. I feel like everybody thought I was a robust drafter, which I prefer that strategy, but running backs weren't there. I could have gotten Javonte instead of Tyreek and would have been hero RB, but these receivers in this area are just studly. I know a lot of people don't like the receivers in this area or something, but all these guys are my kind of guys. Keep. On Raw. Let's see here. 54. He's already 6 picks past ADP. I mean, he's 13 picks past ADP. Did something happen to him that I didn't see? I mean, this is the value hound of all value hounds if I get him. And this is the kind of team that you could throw Chris Godwin on because you're already loaded at receiver. And he could potentially be a top-tier receiver later on to the season. Oh, he got him. Okay, so I think I could swing Bateman in here. If not, it's gonna be a naked Jackson team. Frick it. Let's go for it. And then hopefully, hey Bateman. That offense isn't going to be good. That offensive line is trash. And he was injured last year. He's been injured. He's been fat. He is not a great running back. And Tony Pollard's been on his heels. And I don't believe in it. There's no talent that I've seen over the last few years that says he's an amazing running back. I agree with you that he has an opportunity to get touches, but I don't see him producing anything. He's not going to, in my eyes, he's not the guy you need. If you want an average, like a nice boring David Montgomery average, that's what he reminds me of. It's not going to be, he's not going to have these huge rushing off, especially on DraftKings. He's not going to have 100-yard games, in my opinion. So if he's cotton candy, then Ezekiel is a bucket of popcorn. A tub of fat. Like that guy feed me on his belly. He's one big ass turkey leg. Oh, fucking Christ. Right in front of me. Let's see here. Chase Edmonds. Is that where he goes? What is it? I guess that's not too far off. Okay, Big Danny C. Some of these teams have been weirdly created. I mean, it's just how you view players. I think he's washed and he's a completely trash player. You might think he's a good player. I will happily let you have all of Ezekiel Elliott shares. Just like I'm happily allowed to have everyone can have their JT shares. JT was a good player, but he's not a great player in my eyes. He's a good player. He's solid. He's gonna get. I don't think he's top tier first running back group. I think he's the middle of the first to the back end of the first, in my opinion. That's just how I see it. I'm not saying I'm right. That's just how I view it. He was getting better throughout the season, though, I will give him that. Beginning of the season, he was kind of washed, and then he had a bad, obviously, week 17 against the Jags, which was embarrassing for him. I can finish up my quarterback here, get that nice week 17 game. We're done with quarterbacks. We hit flex. I like all three of these receivers. If I end up making it back to me, who knows? Yeah, I'm not expecting everybody to agree on my JT is great. How many 20 what does that matter though? JT's an ox with the great O-line. Again, that O-line's a little less this year. I think they lost. Didn't they lose somebody? And then and it's not even like just JT. Like not only that, the reason that they got Carson Wentz out of there is because they didn't trust him. Well, why don't they trust him? Because he was supposedly erratic, right? Which means they're going to pass the ball more. Now, Matt Ryan's not against passing it to their running backs, but that's less touches from the backfield for him. So there's a lot of things like that offense might be more balanced, and it may not be in JT's favor. JT may have more goal line touches, maybe. We don't know. If I was to put anybody over Najee, it would be CMC. But I've been burned personally way too many times, and that's okay. I'm okay with not getting CMC. CMC is the only person I could see on par with Najee. Personally. I did not mean to make a penny. That's fine. Are we trying to play what we did last year, or are we trying to play what we're going to do in the future? Because to me, that I don't really. He had, you know what he did? He had a 20-plus yard run for $1 million. That's what he did do. JT didn't win you $1 million in week 17, but Najee did. He was the guy you needed. Offense might be a lot better, though, even with more high-value touches potentially for JT. Now with the better QB there, yeah. Or they might be more touchdowns for Michael Pittman or Alec Pierce or Wally Cox or Paris Campbell. The touchdowns might get spread around. Or, no one's talked about this, maybe Matt Ryan's washed. Najee is not a good luck charm. Well, he did win me $1 million, so he is a good luck charm to me. And he's still going to get a bunch of touches. His workload isn't changing. People say that he's not going to get as many receptions. Maybe. We don't know. Like, the last time Mr. Trubisky was a full-time quarterback, his running backs had 117 targets. So, yeah, he was a stud. You want to know why? Because he had a bunch of volume. So are his legs going to be giving out because he has had so much volume? I mean, it's the same argument you can have with Najee. And Najee's line got off. Offensive line got better. His quarterback play is going to be better. JT, we assume that it got better with Matt Ryan, but we don't know how the offense is going to respond to having maybe a better quarterback. In my opinion. Trust me, I know JT was good. He tore up my Michigan Wolverines. Picking him at 100, Jesus Christ. I better start getting some running backs. We're going to go with Trot Waits. Boom, boom. If he comes back, I might get him. I didn't get a tight end yet, did I? No. We might save those for later. Yes, yes, he is a upgrade over him. And well, honestly, with Pickens there, you know the wide receivers are going to block downfield, in my opinion. Pickens is out there, Claypool's out there, some big boy wide receivers out there blocking for him. And then you got Trubisky, who's going to, do his thing. It can't be worse, in my opinion. Better offensive line, better quarterback play. I still don't know if I'd rather have Trubisky over Ben. I do. I watch Ben play a lot. I don't want Ben. Coin flip. Yeah, not to me. It's not a coin flip to me. But again, that's my player take. You can have yours. I ain't gonna hold it against you. I will say Ezekiel Elliott's not the guy. I will fight tooth and nail for that guy. That is not the guy. Him or Amari Cooper. I think they're both washed players. They're overhyped, overplayed. Not my guys. So halfway through the draft, we have Lamar Jackson, Devin Singletary, Rashad White, Jamar Chase, Tyreek Hill, Mike Williams, Gabe Davis, Brandon Ayuk, and Joey Burrow. Say Spiller. What pick am I going to get next? 9 picks from this, 126. Put Josh Palmer in here. Johnson, Collins. Herbert. Zamir. Haskins. Bum, bum, bum. I like Zeke like I like Harris. Okay. Nothing spectacular, just meat and potatoes. Yep. We all know Zeke's just, he's no meat. He's just all potato. He's just a big, fat man. I'm drafting and missed you took Ayuk. I know, man. I wanted to get Lance, but he got drafted like 10 picks before ADP, which makes sense. He's looked really good yesterday. I'm my exposure to Lance is kind of crazy right now. And I got him in the 5-5-5 draft with Liam in there and CSU Ram. Who else is in that? AJ Sports is in there. And a couple other names I've heard of. I might pull up that draft after this. Show you what's going on in that one. This is Liam's high stakes. I'm assuming this is what he means by high stakes. This is when the 5-5-5. Which is a surprise. Like Josh Allen was there fairly late and he passed on him. I'm not really sure what his strat was there, but what pick is this? 127. Get another stacks in my Justin Herbert. I didn't get Justin Herbert. I am stupid. That was a stupid play. That's all right. Justin Herbert's still there. Joshua Palmer's still good. My charger was Isaiah Spiller. Gotcha. Back-to-back Chargers. I like it. Oh, baby, she likes it. Probably means Madison won't make it back to me, but I might be able to get Carter and Algier. 2360 build so far. Zeke is a good player. Nah. Nope. Rick, what are you doing on Dobbins? Seems like he's going to move up around 2 the next few weeks. I agree. I actually got Dobbins late in the beginning, like in the best board, big boards. And then he creeped up all the way to I think it was the 3rd round. Maybe late, he was late 3rd round. And then he obviously shot back to the 60s, 70s. I've taken him a few times here and there. It's he's good if he can stay healthy and on the field kind of thing. I think I have enough shares that I'm okay with if he falls to me kind of thing, but I'm not going out of my way to get him. I'm still a best ball version. It's all right, zombie. Hey, if you like Zeke, feel free to like Zeke. Somebody's got to draft him. it won't be me. His ranking for me is like what? Let's look at the pick history. He went like the third round, right? I won't draft him because I will never see him. I have 61. I guess if he was at 61, I might think about it. So there's players like that I won't ever draft. I will never draft Alvin Kamara. He's at 196 for me. I don't like it. You can have the players you like. You can have the players I don't. I'll take Madison for 400, please. Now, if I can get Collins here, I will feel good. Well, wrong area. I'm not against you drafting who you want. Just if you look at me, and that's my strategy, that's my thought process. It's not based on any analytical. Well, his regression in 1985 says that he would not be a good running back. No, I don't got any of that shit. He just didn't look good. He hasn't looked good. He was injured, apparently. Just like CH lost his kidneys or whatever. I don't know. Like, how am I supposed to know? Or is this made up that he was injured? He can be full of shit. We don't know that. And every time I see Zeke, yeah, like he only does well because his offensive line was creating big holes. But they lost a big piece of their offense last year. I don't remember what it was. I think it was Landon Collins. That could be wrong. Well, he looked good week one when he scored a couple touchdowns, and that was it. Was it week one of his rookie year? He did really well. And I don't even see that's like the kind of player I was like, it's whatever. It's like whoever is actually like the main running back for the Chiefs. I'm like, I'm okay with it. Okay. Cool. Did you use somebody's code to put money in or whatever? So I don't know if I don't have a code or anything, but a reference. Because then you help somebody else out, give them $20. I did it with my buddy Kevin. That was, holy frick, it was 2012. Holy cannoli. Dotson or Henry? Dotson and Henry. I mean, it looks like he's got Cincy and Miami. Let's go for it. See? Sweet Spike Week. That is a good like little trying to make a decision. And I was like, I don't know which one I should go with. I don't know what I should do. Oh, okay, I could use your code. No, zombie, don't worry about it, man. I was just trying to. If you had somebody that introduced it to you, I don't know how to do all that stuff. Let me see. Let me try to do it real quick. If I can promos, social rewards. No, I'm too lazy. I'm gonna be honest with you, zombie. If you hit the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel, that's all I ask for. I don't care about $20. Go give it to. I'm saying like set it up with one of your friends or somebody you know. So that way, one, you introduce football to other people and get their code, or maybe use their code. I don't play. I only play on FanDuel. I'm so sorry for you. If the best ball on FanDuel is not good. Though I do like their tournaments over there. Like they have a 5-cent 150 tournament. It's like you get $7.50 and you get to try out like a whole 150. That is pretty cool. There's some cool things about FanDuel. They just need to get up with the times, man. If you don't have a full-fledged best ball tournament, like what are you guys doing? Yeah, I have a little bit of FanDuel, but I feel bad for FanDuel users not knowing anything about best ball. I do that. I do that with baseball. Yeah. I suck at baseball. I try so hard, but I don't know what I'm doing on baseball. I'm still getting. It's been what 6 years I've been trying baseball, and I just have not gotten any better. Yeah, man, baseball is so much fun. At least it was for me, obviously, because I won the $1 million last year. But uh, last year I kept up with it, weekly. Every Tuesday I would put like I have this many teams, advancing so and so. So I'm excited now that I can record and everything. I'm excited to like broadcast it every time. I feel like I can get some other ancillary pieces to go along. To go along with this. Okay, I like what I see. Yeah, it looks like I'll be good. I've obviously done quarterback now for sure. But you never know. You might need Mac Jones for 1 week. He might have a blow up game against who are they playing again? They played Cincinnati and somebody. Receivers. My brain's not working. Cincinnati and Miami. I mean, they cleaned Miami up last year. Obviously, completely different team, but you never know. Yeah, best ball, dude. My first year of best ball, I maxed at $3, and then I played like one or two into the best ball Millie Maker. I missed 2 picks, and I don't know if this is still happening. I don't ever miss any picks for this very reason, but they'll put my team all zeros throughout the whole season because I missed like a couple picks, and it didn't matter because when I auto drafted like Cam Akers or somebody who like was out the entire season, and yeah, it was rough. It was a rough year to look at that all year. And then last year, my tiny player selection pool won me $1 million because I drafted like pretty much mainly the same players with the different variants through the middle rounds. Like when I say middle rounds, I'm talking about like 7 through 13, and I cleaned house. I'm not saying my way is perfect and it's going to win you $1 million every time or any time, but my way, in my opinion, gives you a chance to hit the nuts and hit a bunch of nuts. But it's riskier, and I get it. I was going through all the emotions that you go through with an injury this past week. But in all honesty, there's a lot of people who would have a lot of Zach Wilson stacks. And it's okay. I also have, I looked at it earlier. I think it was like 20% of my Zach Wilson teams have a Josh Allen stack to it. So, I mean, are those teams really dead? No. Those teams are still alive. They're just not going to have Zach Wilson at the quarterback. And now, like, a bunch of Jets. Now Zach's not dead, and he'll play some. It's like, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Let's see here. I'm good at receiver. I can draft two more. Make it a. That's kind of ridiculous. yeah, it's a kind of weird how things are going to work out for certain people, and it's not going to work out with other people. I love to see, like, I don't want to call anybody out, but these people who are like, you got to like stay below like 10%, ownership kind of thing. And I'm just going to laugh at them when they have like 3 teams out of their 150 that advance. Man, should have diversified some more. He didn't get the right combo. And that's not a shot at other people. It's just Zach picked around 180 ADP. Yeah. I'm not touching him right now, but it's something against him. I got enough. Zach is doing the math. Did I get Nico? I didn't get Nico. Someone grabbed Nico for me. Good for him. This is way early for him, but it is what it is. Kendrick Bourne. Get Zay up in here, and he looks good this weekend. Taekwon looked good. Danny Gray. I didn't hit who I wanted to hit, did I? Okay. He'll take it. I think, man, he's a rising star. They just haven't talked about it enough. Top 5. All 5 of his targets for 92 yards. Kyle Phillips has looked good. What if Braxton Berrios is this year's? What do you guys think about Braxton Berrios being this year's like Hunter Renfrow? I know that it's not a white on white comparison, but they play like fairly similar. Like he's just like always open kind of thing and makes big plays. It's not supposed to be a white guy receiver comparison. It's just a slot receiver comparison. Because that's how I look at him. It's like, man, he was just making plays after making plays. What about my guy Colin Johnson out there making big catches? Fumbling as well, but making big catches. Oh, Kendrick Bourne just went. Oh, man. All right. Running back is done. We'll take a couple receivers. Call it a night. I really need to do my rankings when I get home. Or when I lay in bed tonight after I do my drafts. Also, if you set a time to do your drafts like every 5 to 6 hours, it takes like 20 minutes at the most. It depends on how many you got going on to do them all. Damn, you barely lost like 4 categories. Yeah, tough week. I probably won't get Colin Johnson on this team, but it's always fun to have. Round 18. Get the receivers that it kind of blew up this week. A 4 to 5% Pringle. That's good to know. Like that's enough Pringle. That's enough. That's enough of that. That's the blurb out. Unlikely to play against Saturdays. Yeah. What's my Barrios exposure? 32%. Yeah, that makes sense. Taekwon, and then Danny Gray if he somehow makes it back. And I'm also curious, like, how many people actually watch football? There's some people that just like are spreadsheet warriors. Some people that are just trying it out for the first time. Like, if you're an underdog, you're not on it for the first time. You know, most likely. Like, as in, it's not your first draft. It's, best ball's not your first time. Probably. Not to say that it isn't. It's just the majority. So you get into these sharp drafts. Everybody drafting the exact same way. I draft differently, and it works out so far. And had I entered more lineups last year, I mean, there's a very good possibility that I take down both underdog and I take down Draftkings with the players I had drafted last year. And I was like one really big play away from going into the finals and doing some damage. I can't remember if I did the math and it was like more points or if it was like a couple points shy of what Liam had scored. If I'd had that lineup in there. Getting Danny Gray, Klushker. Call it a night. Probably won't get these two guys. Maybe I will. Klushker went. Yeah, let's look around. Let's look at this last pick. We can do something fun with it. All. I have a Cincinnati, Chase, Lamar Jackson. What's his name? Tylen Wallace he got hurt. I feel like put him on there. Beatty. Boop. Boop. Can I type Baltimore? Come up? Nope. Oh, just looking for Baltimore. A 4 tight end build? Lycan caught each of his 4 targets for 44 yards in the preseason. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a big fan of rookie tight ends. Not a big fan of rookie tight ends. He didn't look half bad, though. Due to a soft tissue issue, was silent for 1 to 2 weeks. And that is why we're not drafting him. What they say about him? No, I wasn't ready. Actually, let's keep Beatty in there. Did he do anything? That's pretty average for 9 yards. Yeah, let's go Beatty. What is kind of build this is going to be? A 3-7-8-2 build. That's unique. I don't have too many of those builds. All right, for the people who jump in late or just the audio listeners, for people who don't actually watch what I draft, they're just here for the dead silence when I'm picking between. I drafted Lamar Jackson, Devin Singletary, Rashad White, Jamar Chase, Tyreek Hill, Mike Williams, Hunter Henry, Gabe Davis, Brandon Ayuk, Joey Burrow, Isaiah Spiller, Joshua Palmer, Alexander Madison, Mac Jones, Hayden Hurst, Son Haskins, Chris Evans, Tyquan Thornton, Danny Gray, Tyler Beatty to finish it all off. Week 10 buys are going to be the week. Other than that, no bye week real problems. But that's because I had a huge New England stack in there. Let's see, has the stream has said anything? Did you have multiple teams in the DK final? No. I had 80 teams that made it to the playoffs. Of those 80 teams, the second round took my 80 teams to 13 teams. And then those 13 teams, I had one team, and it was my worst team, hands down. It was my least scored team, like least amount of points scored team out of all the 13 teams, and it made it to the finals. So, for the people who have heard this story, I apologize. But Rick, that team, I gave no F's about. I was on vacation in Austin, and this is why I say you can't prepare for anything, because my highest scoring team scored 205 points, and the team had the nuts and bolts, and he blew me out of the water, and I was like, fuck. And so I was on vacation, no thought in my head, this team would be any good. I just got lucky with all the players that I hit. Because I hit on all rookie players, I hit on all the players that scored touchdowns that week, except for Shad Penny. But I had Najee, who scored 32 points. I had Jamar Chase, who scored me 51. Tom Brady scored 30. Gronk scored 20 or 30. Amon-Ra went off. And I won the tournament by 8 points. It wasn't close after the touchdown. It was a great day. So I'm doing some week 17 correlation again with, I'm trying to pair what I did last year a lot with what I'm doing this year, hoping to repeat it. I'm going to show you guys the draft that I'm in with Liam right now, and some other big time. I don't know if I don't have anything private or I'm not supposed to show, so I'll do this so you can see my big old head real quick. Contest. I think that's where I'm supposed to go. Am I supposed to go here? I don't know. Upcoming. Draft. This is so many. Best ball. Total prizes. Classic best ball. Let's see here. Best ball entry fee $5.55. Pull it up on stream. Share with the audience. Oh yeah, that's where we go. Oh, I'm actually on the clock. Look at that. Joshua Palmer's in the queue. Can't go wrong, right? Can't go wrong with this. So I got Tanner Tolbert on my right. I got AJ Sports. I got some guy, with his little logo. Got Liam in here. Got CSU Ram. I don't know these other guys, but I'm assuming they're top tier players. Spending $555 on a draft. Fancy that. Yeah, might as well do it right there. And so on that team, I have Herbert, Javonte, Singletary, Chase, Mike Williams, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Brandon Ayuk, Trey Lance, MVS, Rashad White, and Joshua Palmer. I'm feeling good about that team. Feeling good. Feeling real good. that lobby is kind of insane if you think about it. Like how much money is in that lobby, as in like the people playing it. I'm probably like the lowest on the totem pole, but you know, man, I hurt my thumb and it has not gotten better. All right, I got nothing else. I will not be on tomorrow. I'll be watching The Bachelorette with my wife, um, and we'll be back Tuesday. Let's schedule it for 9, because that seems to be kid goes to sleep. I get a look at some things on Spike Week, and then I like to draft after I look at that stuff, and then so we'll start at 9. We'll do the draft at 9:15. Call it around 10 o'clock, like we usually do. And yep. What else? Am I missing anything? So yeah. So Tuesday we're doing it. Wednesday we're doing it. Thursday we're doing it. Friday I'm gonna ask a couple people, see if anybody wants to hop on. And if not, it's not a big deal. I don't need anybody in here. Obviously, we've been rocking with this crew for a while now. And and then it'll be the weekend, and I'll update it on the weekend. Kids, nothing's ever the same every day. So, all right, y'all. It has been fun. It has been real. It has been real fun. Bye.